The Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Counselor Geisler,
Here.
Housechild,
Here.
Nelson,
Here.
Peterson,
Here.
Mayor Boucher.
Here. Announcements. Do any counselors have announcements to make this evening?
No, none for me.
Nothing for me.
No.
We have a public hearing on a vacation of easement for the Heartwoods Edition plat. Mr. Mulder?
This is an easement in the Heartwood acres. Oh, we'll let Eric talk about this off the top of his head instead of me.
Thank you very much. This is a easement request to accommodate an existing structure within Heartwood's addition plat. There's an existing 15-foot easement on this property for drainage and utility purposes, as well as the property adjacent to it. Total, there's a 30-foot easement between these two properties. Traditionally, the city usually has 20-foot easements for drainage and utility purposes. The utilities that run within this easement are entirely within this northern parcel. What's being requested this evening is a 5-foot vacation easement along the length of this structure. The structure is approximately 52 feet, so the total easement request is approximately 260 feet. This will basically say to remain the vast majority of this easement will still be in place for that utility agreement purposes.
Any questions or comments from council? Mr. Mulder, anything?
No, so you have a public hearing.
Okay, and we have now time for public comment on this. Is there any member of the public that wishes to comment? If so, state your name and address for the record. We ask that you limit your time to 3 minutes. Come, just step forward and name and address. Thank you. Is there any member of the public at the online meeting that wishes to comment? Anyone from the Zoom meeting? With no more public comment, we'll close the public hearing and move to resolution 2021-61. Resolution approving the vacation of a drainage and utility easement associated with the Heartwoods Edition plat. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Counselor Peterson, second by Counselor Nelson. Any questions or comments from council? We don't need another section of public hearing, do we, Mr. Overham? Okay. Roll call, please.
Counselor Housechild.
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Geisler,
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. And Mr. Billman, your motion passes. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Communications, Mr. Mulder.
You have 3 of those. They're related to just kind of the review of the planned unit development process that is going through the Planning and Zoning Commission, just to keep you informed about some of their conversations. And then finally, 77 is memo to you about the broadband task force. Gloria will be the council representative, and between now and June 21st, Gloria and I will try to interview candidates for that commission.
Thank you. And we have no other department head presentations at this time. This is the time for general public discussion. Anyone can talk to the council about any item they choose. We ask that you limit your time to 3 minutes per person. There's no one present in chambers. Is there anyone at the online meeting that wishes to address the council at this time? Would anyone like to address the council at this time? If so, state your name and address for the record. With no general public discussion, we will move on to the consent agenda. Do we have a motion for the consent agenda?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Counselor Housechild, second by Counselor Geisler. Roll call, please.
Counselor Nelson,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Geisler,
Aye.
Housechild,
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. We have no motions or ordinances. We'll move to resolutions. Resolution 2021-62. Resolution approving a temporary service area expansion liquor license for the Beacon Sports Bar.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Counselor Peterson, second by Counselor Nelson. Mr. Mulder?
This is their annual event normally held with, in conjunction with Summerfest. But they're going to hold it anyway, even though there's no Summerfest this year.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from council? Is there any member of the public that wishes to comment on this? Please state your name and address if you do. Is there any public comment on this resolution? Roll call, please.
Counselor Peterson,
Aye.
Geisler,
Aye.
Housechild,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. Resolution 2021-63, resolution approving cooperative agreement with St. Louis County project number CP 0000599-792 signal painting within the city of Hermantown corporate limits. And this would be the Haynes and Anderson intersection. Do we have a
Motion to approve.
Second.
motion by Counselor Nelson, second by Counselor Housechild? Mr. Mulder, anything more?
This is part of an agreement that we had with the county back in 2019. At that time, the city of Duluth did not want to participate, but now they want to participate and do this last intersection. And the city of Hermantown has a portion of that intersection.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from council? Is there any member of the public that wishes to comment on resolution 2021-63? Is there any public comment on this resolution? If so, state your name and address for the record. Roll call, please.
Counselor Geisler,
Aye.
Housechild,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. Resolution 2021-64, resolution approving a request for proposals for city attorney civil services.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Peterson, second by Counselor Geisler. Mr. Mulder?
So the RFP that's attached here will go out to various firms and be in an ad will place in the local paper looking for proposals for city attorney services. Those proposals would be due back in July, and then we'll look at some interview and selection process and end of July, first part of August.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from council?
The only question that I do, is there anywhere else that we typically would file that other than through the paper and on the website? And I mean, do we ever go through the league or is there anywhere else?
As a posting area.
Yeah, we could post it with the league. To be honest, I hadn't thought of that in part because we have said in here that we wanted them to have a office in the Twin Forks. That was the only reason why I hadn't thought about it. We could do that.
I mean, it won't hurt. It doesn't
The-
mean we couldn't get a local to.
The only other thing too, I mean, there's nothing wrong with us picking up the phone and saying, you know, have you seen this? And I don't know, John, if that's something you guys have considered as picking up, you know, to some of the local firms.
Yeah, we've had a number of firms inquire about it already.
Okay.
So, and we'll send it out to them. The ones that have been-
Good, thank you.
Anything? Is there any public comment on this resolution? If so, state your name and address for the record. Any public comment on resolution 2021-64? Roll call, please.
Counselor Housechild,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Geisler,
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. Resolution 2021-65, resolution approving pay request number 1 for Old Highway 2 to Senate Contracting LLC in the amount of $38,878.75.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Geisler, second by Counselor Peterson. Mr. Mulder?
This is the first pay app for the work done on Old Highway 2. The vast majority of that work is done. I would expect to see a change order and the final pay request in 2 weeks.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from council? Is there any public comment on resolution 2021-65? Is there any public comment on this resolution? If so, state your name and address for the record. Roll call, please.
Counselor Nelson,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Geisler,
Aye.
Housechild.
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. Resolution 2021-66, resolution approving pay request number 2 for road improvement district number 537, Levake Junction Road to Yulin Brothers Incorporated in the amount of $200,380.27.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion by Counselor Nelson, second by Counselor Housechild. Mr. Mulder?
So this is pay for the work that has been done to date on Levake Junction. That project is moving along. We've just had a little bit of slowdown because of dealing with the rock on the kind of eastern end of that. And then we also had a fair amount of water after a big rain here about a week and a half ago. But that road project is continuing to move along.
Any questions or comments from council? Mr. Mulder, do you recall our scheduled completion date of this? Is that the end of July?
I think they're shooting for the end of July.
Wasn't it the end of June? Wasn't it supposed to be July 1st?
No, that-
Oh, I'm
No.
sorry. I'm
That was
thinking
the
trails.
trail.
Yeah.
Trails, roads.
We got a
Sorry.
few projects happening.
Yeah.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Mm-mm.
Is there any public comment on resolution 2021-66? If there is any public comment, please state your name and address for the record. Roll call, please.
Counselor Peterson,
Aye.
Geisler,
Aye.
Housechild,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. Resolution 2021-67, resolution approving pay request number 1 for Keene Creek Park Trail to Veet and Company Incorporated in the amount of $143,247.18.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion by Counselor Peterson, second by Counselor Geisler. Mr. Mulder?
So this is work, a payment for the work that's been done to date on the King Creek Trail. That is south of Morris Thomas to the park, just off of Okerstrom Road. That project is moving along as scheduled. We expect to have pavement done by the end of this month.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from council? Is there any public input on resolution 2021-67? If there is any public input, please state your name and address for the record. With no public input, I'd ask for a roll call.
Counselor Geisler,
Aye.
Housechild.
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. Resolution 2021-68, resolution approving pay request number 11 for sewer improvement district number 448 to Utility Systems of America Incorporated in the amount of $129,602.89.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Motion by Counselor Geisler, second by Counselor Nelson. Mr. Mulder?
This is the pay app for the work on the sanitary sewer trunk line and trail.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from council?
No, it's just exciting that we're almost to the end of this one.
Is there any public input on resolution 2021-68? If there is any public input, please state your name and address for the record. Roll call, please.
Counselor Housechild.
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Geisler,
Aye.
Mayor Boucher.
Aye. Did you mean the end of the project or the end of the meeting?
Yes.
Both.
Entertain a motion to recess.
Motion.
moved.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Housechild, second by Counselor Peterson. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
So John, the